Hi guys, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Updates, and you'll meet Ollie, and today we'll be doing a Blue Eyes deck. So, I have done a Blue Eyes deck in the past, but it was my own creation of Blue Eyes type of deck. It was a Lord of D deck. Well, I like Lord of D, so I thought I'd make a deck around Lord of D, and it really worked, and I really liked it. I'll put the link down in the description below. The reason why I decided to do another Blue Eyes deck is because there's new cards out for Blue Eyes. This deck may not be the best, and you may disagree with this deck. If you do, please help down below to improve it and make it good, and then I will redo it and repost it up. So basically, shall we get into this video? So here we got 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, but you don't have to have them because there are other Blue Eyes monster cards will act like Blue Eyes on the field or in the graveyard and that. So you don't have to have them, but I would. And we've got here Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. Reason why is to get Blue Eyes on the field, as well as you can negate your opponent's effects, and it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's effects. So it's a brilliant card to even have on the field, and then you can use it to get Blue Eyes. So it's really cool. We've got Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon, not Chaos Max Dragon, Chaos Dragon. Reason why we've got Chaos Dragon is I don't like Chaos Max Dragon much. I'm sorry, I just don't. As well as this card is basically a really good boss. If you use a Blue Eyes to summon it, then when it attacks opponent's monsters, they switch battle position, and their defense and attack becomes 0. All monsters will change, as well as it deals piercing damage. Was absolutely brilliant. That's why I've got 2 of them in this deck. So the next cards we're going to go through are, I won't say their effects because I will basically say it now. They all help summon Blue Eyes, and there are a lot of tuners in this deck, so be wary of that. So there's a lot of tuners in this deck, so be wary of that. So we've got here is Protector of Blue Eyes, Eyes of Blue, sorry. We've got 2 of those. We've got 3 Master with Eyes of Blue. We've got 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue. We've got 3 Maiden with Eyes of Blue. We've got Keeper of the Shrine. This one's a little bit different, so I will explain this one. So it's treated as 2 tributes, so you can get Blue Eyes with this card, of a dragon monster. While this card is in your hand or in the graveyard, if a face-up dragon monster on the field accepts this card, sent to the graveyard by a card effect because it was destroyed by battle, a card effect, or because it was destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card, and then that monster sent to the graveyard is graveyard is a normal monster. You can have 1 dragon type normal monster from your graveyard to your hand. So that's brilliant. If you've got Blue Eyes on the field and then Blue Eyes gets destroyed, you keep that in your hand and then you use it to summon this and then get Blue Eyes to your hand. It was really good. So I've got 2 of those, and we've got 1, the White Stone of Legend. Reason why I got 1, okay, this card can be sent to the graveyard to add 1 Blue Eyes from the deck to the hand. But reason why, because I've got 2, the White Stone of Ancients. Reason why, you can special summon, once per turn during your end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent this turn, you can special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then tag 1 Blue Eyes monster in the graveyard and add it to your hand. So it does 2 sort of effects, special summon as well as get a card from the hand. That's why I've got 2 of those. Next, I've got 2 Keeper of Dragon Magic, and basically this allows you to get polarization. So if this card is normal summon, special summon, discard 1 card, add 1 polarization, normal spell card, or fusion card, normal spell from your deck to your hand. Reveal 1 fusion monster in your extra deck. Special summon 1 fusion material monsters with a name. So I list from your graveyard in face down defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters from extra set from fusion monsters. So this is like really good to get the fusion monsters on the field. So basically use this and you get a fusion material monster, and it says, so get a fusion material, so fusion materials whose names specialize from your graveyard. So if you've got Blue Eyes in the graveyard, you use that to get it out from the graveyard onto the field, face down. Doesn't matter if it's face down. If you've got 2 more Blue Eyes on the field or 2 in your hand, then you can do a fusion, and then go get a fusion card. And so they're the monsters. Now onto the spells. So we've got here is 2 Return of the Dragon Lords. Basically, target 1 level monster in the graveyard and special summon it. Dragon monsters that you control would be destroyed by battle. You can banish this card from the graveyard instead. So basically protect your Blue Eyes cards. It was really cool. That's why I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 the Melody or Raking Dragon. And basically it's to get dragon monsters with 3,000 or more attack from your deck to your hand. We've got 2 Beacon of White, and again have 3 or more Blue Eyes monsters in the graveyard. Target 1 of them, special summon it, but it has its effects negated. Also equip it with this card, so basically you can get Blue Eyes. We've got 2 of those. We've got 2 Bingo Machine Goal, if you've never heard of it. It's a really good card. It's basically reveal 3 cards from your deck that each meet the list below, and then your opponent manually picks 1 to add to the hand, and the rest gets shuffled into the deck. So you can pick 3 Blue Eyes monsters, or you can pick Blue Eyes spell or trap, or has Blue Eyes or Dragon in the writing, or yeah. So but you can't actually pick this card. So that's good. So these all cards are basically to get Blue Eyes as quick as possible. And this one is send 1 Blue Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and then target 1 face-up monster on the field. It cannot attack the field, and that's basically to stop your opponent from attacking and miss the eyes are blue. Next card is Chaos Form, and Chaos Form, use that by getting rid of a Blue Eyes monster, a Blue Eyes White Dragon, to get a Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon on the field. So we've got 2 of those. Next is just a Mystic Space Star thing, just a Mystic Space. Now onto these traps here. We've got the Ultimate Creature of Destruction, basically target 1 Blue Eyes monster you control that turn. That face-up monster is unaffected by card effects, except its own effect. It cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, any of your opponent's monster battles this is destroyed at the damage step. While this card is a graveyard, you can normal summon or special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can set this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. So maybe that might be a last resort to get Blue Eyes, but it says why it's in the graveyard, so yeah, okay there, and that's why I've got 2 of those. Got a Mirror Force. Now, so we've got 3 polarizations, but there's loads of other different fusion cards. I went through them, and it was like, I didn't know which ones to get, so I got just the normal. Now I've got Ultimate Polarization. This is pay 2,000 life points. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your deck. Use monsters you control as fusion materials. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this activation, which is really good. You can banish this card from the graveyard to target 1 fusion monster that was fusion summoned with this effect. Special summon all fusion material monsters used where it's fusion summoned from the graveyard, but they changed their attack and defense to 0. Also they're negated, but that's fine, because what you can do is use this for fusion summon and then use this effect to get them back on the field, and then you can use polarization to do another fusion summon. So it's really good. I don't have many cards but get polarization. Maybe you can recommend some good cards to get polarization from the graveyard. So shall we go through it? That's the deck. Shall we go for the extra cards, the fusion stuff? So we've got one Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I know people go, oh, people who love Blue Eyes want Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's not the best Blue Eyes card. I would, if you're going to have one, I would say have one in there. Got two Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. That's a lot better. It's a lot more fun to play, and I prefer that. So we've got two of those. We've got two Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon as well. It's really good. I like that. And now we got my favourite, because it's basically like Cyber Dragon, Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. So you can actually get a fusion card with just using two Blue Eyes White Dragons, was really good. So like Twin Cyber Dragon, basically they copied that, I guess. So yeah, but this it can be either fusion or special summon by sending the above cards you control to the graveyard. So basically you don't have to use a polarization to summon it. Summon this card was really good. You can send the monsters to the graveyard instead. As long as they're on the field, you can send them to the graveyard to summon it, so you don't waste a polarization. Now onto the synchros. We've got two Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. We've got two Azure Eyes Silver Dragon as well. So they're the synchros. Might add some more, but they're the Blue Eyes synchros. And to get all these on the field, we've got to have link monsters, and it was really hard to come up with good link monsters, I'm sorry to say. I've got two Decode Talker, because it gains 500 attack for each it points to. Each monster it points to when your opponent activates a card and all that. Tribute one monster it points to and negate that activation. It's really good. Got two Shanghai or Shenjai Skill Dread, which is really good as well. If it's different names, so it's again a good card, but again it's to basically you put them on the field and then you can get that. So this one's good because of the arrows it points to. It points to 3, so you can get 3. So you can have 3 fusions or 1 fusion. You know, you can have all sorts. You can have that. Then so well, it's really good. Here, as you can see, I've got a side deck. The reason why I've got a side deck here because it was hard, but I've got here is another link monster that uses spell casters. I didn't add it in, and I thought of it to get Blue Eyes, get fusions and that. The effects won't really work unless I add Spellbook. We've got Dragon's Mirror, fusion someone Dragon Monster, but by banishing what's not good. Fusion Gang is by banishing, so they're in the side deck. So I hope you like this video. I hope you like this Blue Eyes deck. It is a deck what I tried to make just of Blue Eyes cards, not mixed. I know there's loads of Blue Eyes decks but mixed with other different type of cards, but I wanted to try and make a all-round just Blue Eyes deck. That's all I wanted to try and do. And so, give me a thumbs down, comment below if you think I should improve it, or if you think it's rubbish, or if you like it. I don't really mind. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. No, but I really like doing this with this deck. So hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video on Yu-Gi-Oh card updates.
If you like this channel, don't forget to subscribe and check out our latest video at the top here, and what YouTube thinks what you might like down here. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get notified for each video I upload